This is one of the reasons why I always give women pushback when I hear the term, and women love using this term, emotional intelligence. Ladies, what the does that mean?
Bruh.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. Before we get started, make sure you please like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. On the road to 20,000 subs. Let's get it. Alright, so if you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Now let's go ahead and jump into it. So today I am going to be reacting to the real film Sapien. If you're not hip to her, this lady went viral, I want to say maybe like a couple months ago. Nah, I take that back. It was like back in May. I remember because she went viral during the it's that event that Donovan Sharp starts. He started running every year. The Men of Excellence. I forgot the name of it. But yeah, it was like back in May, and I'm like, her YouTube channel has pretty much like skyrocketed ever since then. Man, she's like, I want to say she's probably somewhere between 90 to 100,000 subs by now. I'm not sure. I haven't checked. And she's married also. So I'm like, so let's have some respect in the comments. This woman is not a chameleon. She is art. This woman might be more RP than us. Like, you feel me? All right, I'm just letting y'all know right now. She keeps it a buck. You know what I mean? All right. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
The last thing I'm going to say about women and feminists in the West convincing men to cry more, to be more emotional, is that it's incredibly manipulative and disingenuous. Men operate on a different emotional default than women. This is true. This is not a blank slate. I don't have the same amount of testosterone as a man. I have more prolactin than a man, among many other things like estrogen. But y'all keep coming out and saying, hey, you're being a man wrong. Have you tried acting more like a woman? And you think you're helping men. You think you're helping men by telling them that their basic biological inclinations are wrong? And that's like one part of basic biological inclinations of men that are shamed. That's one thing. So really think about who you're helping. Are you encouraging men to be themselves? Or are you encouraging them to be your girlfriends for your own selfish gain? Yes, I do have a problem with that. Leave them alone.
All right. Y'all heard that. So as you know, what I typically like to do, especially when there's short clips like that, I like to let it play. Let everybody kind of like digest it, and then I'm gonna run it back. Just break it down real quick. This ain't gonna be too long, you guys. All right. So I want to start off with where, like, literally like the first 8 to 10 words she said, I was kind of like, oh yeah, hell yeah. All right, let's go.
The last thing I'm going to say about women and feminists in the West convincing men to cry more, to be more emotional, is that it's incredibly manipulative and disingenuous.
That right there, that hit me. Like, that hit me. And it's not in the way that she described it, although I do agree with her 100%. But in terms of what I think of in terms of disingenuous and manipulative, is because women will weaponize a man's feelings against him. Women will weaponize a man's vulnerability against him. Until this day, it still puzzles me. Nah, I take that back. It really doesn't. Because the more I think about it, and the more I think about how women are today, like, women are all about control now. Which is crazy when you think about it, because one of the main things women complain about most about men is that men aren't made to lead, aren't built to lead. I'm like, but the moment a man has standards or tells you to do something, you get this rebellious response from women all the time. Ladies, y'all gotta make this make sense. Like, cause this is another one of the reasons why men are leaving. It's like the saying goes, I can only show you the path, you gotta walk it. I can only show you the door, you gotta walk through it. If I'm over here saying, hey look, if you do A and B, we'll get to C and D, and you're like, you're not with it, all right, I'm gonna go over here where somebody is gonna cooperate with me. Yep. Let's keep it moving.
Men operate on a different emotional default than women. This is true. This is not a blank slate. I don't have the same amount of testosterone as a man. I have more prolactin than a man, among many other things like estrogen. But y'all keep coming out and saying, hey, you're being a man wrong. Have you tried acting more like a woman? And you think you're helping men. You think you're helping men by telling them that their basic biological inclinations are wrong? And that's like one part of basic biological inclinations of men that are shamed. That's one thing.
Yeah, and I'm not even gonna waste my time going into anything else, because that alone, this is one of the reasons why I always give women pushback when I hear the term, and women love using this term, emotional intelligence. Ladies, what the does that mean? Bruh. Seriously, is this some random ass term women came up with as a way to tell men just to be more sensitive, just to be more forthcoming with your feelings? If you want men to be more forthcoming with their feelings, just say that. Y'all don't need to come up with these random ass, fake ass, scientific terms to try to explain what y'all want. Y'all want men to express their feelings more. You can literally just say that. This is what I mean when I say men are literal and women aren't. See how direct how I express that to y'all versus how a woman want to hit you with this emotional intelligence crap. Let's keep it moving. It's only like 10 seconds left.
So really think about who you're helping. Are you encouraging men to be themselves? Or are you encouraging them to be your girlfriends for your own selfish gain? Yes, I do have a problem with that. Leave them alone.
Thank you. Thank you, Allie. I love Allie. She's dope. Subscribe to her channel. We need to get her to 100,000. Like women like her, Danica, Just Pearl. Like we need to get all these women. We need to get their subs up. Chantel, we need to get all them up. Because the women in this country are nuts. And there's very few Allies in this country. There's very few Danicas in this country. There's very few Chantels in this country. You know what I mean? Like for real. This is nuts. The fact that sometimes I don't think women just understand how difficult they are making the dating market on themselves.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
Women think they're raising their standards just because they're making a little money. What y'all fail to realize is that what y'all really doing is basically fading yourselves out of the dating market. Because what a lot of y'all are asking for now, just because y'all make a little money, is unrealistic. And it's kind of like, I look at it this way. If customers aren't buying what you're selling, wouldn't you rather ask the customers, why aren't you buying what I'm selling? Versus telling the customer they should accept what you're selling? Just a thought, ladies. I figured I'd put that in an analogy to go ahead and end it. Alright? Let me know what y'all think about this, y'all. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification so that way y'all know when I'm uploading. And hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.